Welcome to a seated Qigong class. So let's get started. Just a little review. You want to have a nice sturdy chair. It can have a back. Sometimes it's kind of nice to have a back because you can use it for leverage if you want to do twists or something like that. And something that's about the right height for you so that you definitely want to be having your feet to touch the floor. And so let's get started. Maybe scoot forward a little bit so that you're encouraged to sit on your sitting bones, like at the bottom of your pelvis, there's a couple of bones. And then if you round your back, you're not really on your sitting bones. So you're kind of gone like this. And then if you sit up, your weight comes down on the sitting bones and it's a little bit easier to hold yourself upright. And if you can't hold on to that for a whole class or not very long, then take a little break and then try and sit that way again. So let's start breathing. So go ahead and put your hands on your lower abdomen, relax your shoulders, and then just breathe in through your nose. Expand your belly, and then breathe out through your nose. Take some nice calming deep breaths. And now let's change that a little bit and we'll make it more of a releasing breath. So if you feel particularly anxious, you breathe in, same way that we did, and you start to exhale through your nose. And then after you've exhaled about halfway, then you breathe out through your mouth. So it's breathe in through your nose, exhale through your nose, and then breathe out and feel your body start to relax. Encourage that feeling. Two more breaths that way. And now let's do some hand exercises. So first, clasp your hands like this. And then we'll do this one where you just bend at the wrists and bend at the wrists. You can do this gently, maybe not too much bend if you have a lot of arthritis or some problems with your wrists. But just do it to your comfort level. Just start to get some circulation going down through your arms, wrists, into your hands. We have 6 meridians that are going through the arms. It's a nice idea to get those flowing, get your energy flowing. Keep on breathing. Just inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth if you want to release excess tension. But if you're very comfortable, then in and out through the nose is always good. Feel your hands starting to warm up. And now let's do another hand exercise. So start out with one hand over the other and then do this kind of a rolling motion. To me, it's like winding up yarn. And try to move into your wrists, into your fingers. So in other words, we don't want to do just like that. Get everything moving. Move your fingers, move your wrists. You can even start to move your shoulders, do a little bit of waking up into your spine, relax your shoulders and neck. And now unwind. Make your hands go the other way. And then bring your hands in front of you like this, and then just shake. Start out gentle, and then you can take it to your comfort level. Breathe out through your mouth, release tension. I always imagine myself releasing any negative emotions like this, just letting it out. And then do the same with with your palms facing down. It's like waving bye-bye. Just relax your wrists. Let go any excess tension. Let it drip and fly off of your fingertips. And then let your hands come down into your lap and just feel your hands. Oh, maybe you can start to feel a little circulation. That'd be blood. You're bringing out the energy sensation so it's more noticeable. It's closer to the surface. And now you can have your hands on your thighs, or you can even hold on to the chair. You don't really have to hold on to anything, but we want to do dog wags the tail. So it starts out on your hips, and then you just let your body go side to side a little bit. You get a little of an undulation through your spine. Start to warm up that part of your body. You have the little muscles. There's lots of little muscles that go all along your spine. They're connecting one to a vertebrae to the one above it. And then it also, you have another one that connects to the second one above it. So there's lots of little muscles there that sometimes get overpowered. And you can do it slow or you can do it fast. A very happy dog wagging the tail. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come to a rest. And now put your left hand facing down and your right hand facing up. We'll have between heaven and earth. And so now bring your hands down on either side of the center line, and the back of your hands just pass each other as you reach up and down. I'm going to reach way up. You can reach up as high as you feel comfortable with. Maybe you only want to reach up a little bit if you have a shoulder problem. But it's an inhale. It's still a breathing exercise. Breathe in and then breathe out. And on the exhale, it's your choice. You can breathe out through your nose or out through your mouth if you want to really release some excess tension. So you're really reaching more up, but it gives you a little bit of a side bend. It's very subtle. Last one. And then bring your arms down. Let's do a little bit of work on the hips. So I'm going to start just doing hip circles and as much as you can with your hips anchored down, but it's more of a weight shift and it has like a little bit of an arch and either a flatten or a curl in the back. So just let yourself go around one direction, start to get your hips wakened up. Let energy flow through here. There's lots of energy meridians that go around here. There's 12 organ meridians, and we already know 6 go through the arms. Well, 6 go through the legs. Oh, yeah. And now make that go the other way. It's also a little bit into abdominals and in pelvic floor while you're doing this one. So So as you're making your hips circle, use your abdominal muscles a little bit. And naturally, the pelvic floor is going to get into the action here. And then come to a rest. Feel your body again, starting to feel a little bit more awake and alive. Now, here's something that I heard about a few months ago. It's really actually, I learned it from someone who does Feldenkrais. But this is a very subtle hip exercise that can help to reset the way your brain interprets your motion. So you can affect your habitual motion. So in case you aren't standing up straight or the way you're walking is a little bit uneven, this can help to address that. And it's very subtle. So let me back up a little bit. Keep your feet on the floor, and I'm still forward on my seat. And that now I'm going to lift up my hip. So it's subtle. I'm going to even sit farther forward because it seems easier that way. So I'm going to lift that hip. So try and do that. You're pressing into your heel because it doesn't really work if you lift up onto your toe. It's really hard to lift your hip up that way. You can do this standing or lying down. But if you're standing, then you have to go up on your toe. I'll show you that sometime. And so first try this. I started on this side and I thought, "Well, that's okay. I can do that." And then we progressed to the other side. So this side I tried and it was not that easy. It's a lot easier now, but it's still more of a challenge. I have a curvature in my spine. So it's already curved that way and it's kind of hard to get movement in it. So you just press into your heel, try and lift your hip up a little bit. It's just going to be light on the seat. You're not really, well, maybe some people can lift it all the way up. Yeah. So do a number and get a number of them all on the same side, like that. And now let's add something to that. So go back to the first side and you lift up the hip and at the same time you reach down toward the floor. So now this is you're using this whole side of your body. And the slower you do this, the more time your brain has to reset and says, oh, okay, we can move in a coordinated way. Let's just do one more on this side. And then do the same thing on this side with the reach, as if you're just reaching down, getting something out of your bag. So in other words, you're just really decreasing the space between on the side of your waist here. Okay, and now let's go and do alternating sides. So this is really when your body starts to learn. Maybe we can walk more evenly. Just breathe through this. Sometimes these subtle movements can be very important in changing the way your body operates. Get out of the old habits that just kind of came on their own without any really conscious overseeing. And then go ahead and stop and just take a breath and feel your body. And then bring your shoulders up, squeeze your shoulders. You're inhaling here. And then you exhale and suddenly drop your shoulders. You don't have to pull them down, just let them drop down. Let's do that again. Squeeze. You squeeze pretty tight. And then exhale. And then one more. And then, oh, okay. Now let's do a little bit of legs. So for this one, maybe move back just a little bit so there's a little bit more support underneath your thigh. And then we'll just hold on to one knee and then lift it up to whatever you're comfortable with. So it might be small like that. You can always wiggle and adjust your seat. Still try and sit up straight so that you're not all scrunched. Technical term, scrunched, right? And so you can lift it up higher if you want to, gradually get up a little bit higher. This is a sort of a modification for exercise you usually see on the floor, pulling your knees up to your chest. Do the other side. Gently, just start out lifting it a little bit and see how that goes. And if you want to, you can pull it, pull it all the way up. You always want to be gentle on your joints, your hip joints. If you overdo, then you could have some soreness. One more like that. And go back to the other leg and straighten out your leg and bend it. And do it like that. Or if you want to, you can work up your leg a little bit and you'll get a little bit more stretch. So I'm going to turn a little sideways so you can see. You might have, but you're just getting some movement in here. Now bring that knee up and then as much as you can in this figure 4. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you can just cross down here at the ankles or maybe find a way to cross this way. I just put my foot out a little more in front. But if this is okay, then go ahead and do that. So breathe in, sitting up straight here. And then exhale and just lean forward. Let me turn sideways so you can see. So I'm just going to breathe in, breathe out, lean forward as much as I can. A little bit more or a little bit less, depends on how you feel. So what you want to avoid is that scrunched feeling. Keep your back straight and then lean forward. I like to sometimes move my shoulders while I'm doing this. If it feels good for you to do it, then go ahead. But if it doesn't feel good, then just remain in this posture. And then release that. And then gently uncross your leg. And let's do the other side. So first you just straighten your knee as much as you can, just gentle. Or you can lift it up higher if you want to. So I would say it's it's better to have your back straight and keep it low like that rather than get it up here and be all scrunched over like that. I always feel like that's training you into bad postures anytime you get into that position. body. So just try and keep your back as straight and tall and regal as you can. And then just you can come back down lower and do some ankle circles and go the other way. This is a good thing to do while you're maybe watching TV sometime, watching a movie. You can do that. And then gently cross your leg over or cross your leg over here. And then lean forward as much as you can. Remember, avoid that. Get a long spine and then just lean forward. You'll feel it somewhere in the hips. Some people feel it more on the outside, more on the inside. Then release that, uncross your legs. And then here's a good modification for the forward fold. Often that's standing and you just uh, lean over, try and touch the floor. But here we can just do it sitting. You want to be a little bit forward. If you're too far back, you'll be limited. And so put your hands on your above your knees here and then lean forward. Again, as much as you can, try and have your back as straight as possible. And then just come down. And then once you get all the way down, if you can have your legs wide enough so that there's room for your torso to get down here, then, but just go down as far as you're comfortable with. If you want to, just keep your elbows on your thighs. Hold. And then to get out of that, you just put your hands on your thighs and slowly sit up and then bring your legs back together again. Ah, okay. Let's do a little bit of a some shoulder work now. So bring your hands to the side like this, and then inhale and circle your hands around. You can lean forward a little bit as you're doing that. And then twist your arms. So it's like wringing out tension. And again, inhale. On this part, exhale. And imagine you're wringing the tension out from your shoulders all the way down your arms to your fingertips. And let's do that again. Breathe in. And then keep your arms here as much as you can. You can bring them down lower if you need to. And then just lean your head over to the side. It's like putting your ear on a pillow here. And then slowly roll your head forward and then slowly back. Now, if that movement is not good for you, you can just leave your head to the side and then just do little movements and then stop, or just stay in one spot if it makes you dizzy. I know some people have a problem with that. But if you can, just roll your head over your shoulder, still head over to the side. And then let's try the other side and do the same thing. Roll your head forward and back. I'm much tighter right through here on this side, and so I don't usually let my head go as far over because there's too much crunching and popping and grinding. So I just back off, and this seems to be working really well. And then relax everything down and just check in, feel your body. And then put your hands on your thighs, just gently let them rest there. We'll do the wave. And so this one, you make a circle with your chin and then come up. So you lean forward. Let me get sideways. You can, so you lean forward and then round. So the rounding is more in the upper body. And you sit up straight as much as you can. You can even arch back a little bit. And then go over. Exhale on this part. Inhale. There's no need to go all the way forward, even if it's easy for you to do so. We just want to get a little bit more movement in each vertebrae of your spine. And then come to a rest and check in again. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's go on. We've done a lot of activating of energy and stretching and just warming up right now. So now let's go into the flowing section where we can really dial into the energy and start receiving and accumulating energy. So sit comfortably, but a little forward on your chair. And then with your arms down, I'm going to open up my legs a little bit. We're going to have pulling up the earth. So this is a posture called a low tree. So you just have your elbows out to the side and a little in front of you here. And focus on your feet and feel your feet in contact with floor and the ground, the earth. So you're feeling grounded. And then imagine that you have roots on your feet, on the bottom of your feet, connecting you with that, the earth energy, the energy of transformation. And then let's pull that energy up from the feet through the legs, all the way through the torso. Turn your hands over once you get about halfway up, and then arms out and around. Breathe in and breathe out. Focus on pulling energy up through your body from the earth, through your legs, torso, arms, shoulders, even your head. Inhale as you bring your arms up. Exhale as your arms come down. Inhale and allow your abdomen to puff out a little bit in front of you. And then when you exhale, you can pull your belly in just gently. Encourage your lungs to empty of all that air. So you're ready to take a new breath. And then this time, just bring your hands into a prayer position in front of your chest. Legs can be wide. Just be comfortable. If you're more comfortable this way, I kind of like it. I feel more stable. My legs are a little more apart. We'll have heart to the sky. This is a heart opening exercise and breathing exercise. So you inhale and exhale. Breathe in, open your chest. And then when you bring your hands in front of you, feel your upper back opening a little bit. So it's really on the back of your heart. So you open the front of your heart and the back, upper back. Open yourself to the full possibilities of life. Breathe in and breathe out. And now let's add on to that. So let's do arms in this position. This is called grasping the bird's tail. And it's also a heart exercise because with your middle finger here, that's the pericardium meridian. Pericardium would be heart protector, right? And so with that energy inspiration, we're pointing at the elbow. There's heart 3. The heart meridian comes down from in your armpit and it comes very on the inside here and down to your pinky. So we're just indicating here, and this is really a defensive or protective posture. Okay. Now inhale. It's opening your chest again. You're open to the possibilities of life, but there's also boundaries. You don't have to let in every energy that comes your way. Breathe in and breathe out. Also, it's a breathing exercise. Let's do one more like this. And now let's change it up a little bit. So now we'll have Fair Lady Works the Shuttle. It's also a heart exercise. So we still have this somewhat defensive posture here. And then you take this lower arm in front of your forehead and palm faces out. There's an important pericardium heart protector point here where we can send and receive energy, and we're filtering out so only the highest frequencies can come in. And then this hand pushes again, your palm is open and you push and twist a little bit to the side. You come back to grasping the bird's tail, and then one hand comes up, and the other one you push through. Exhale on this part. It's always nice to exhale when you twist. Inhale when you come back, and then just do continuous from one side to the other. And then once you have this movement pretty much down, then you can make it more of a flow. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your arms down, hands in your lap, and take a couple of breaths. Check in and feel your body. Keep doing that. I see there's a message that flashed up on my screen. I want to check what that is. Okay. Someone raised their hand. I will be happy to answer questions at the end. All right. So breathe in and breathe out. So now we've been doing heart exercises, which is stimulates the fire energy. And let's bring in something a little bit more watery or earthy so that you can be grounded and yet also open to life. So we'll do the great bear swims in the ocean. So your hands come forward like this, and then palms face out, and reach your arms out and around. Scoop behind you, pulling in lots of energy, fresh energy in this arm movement. And round over just a little bit. It's a very subtle arch and flatten. Here, say a little bit of an arch, not very much, just pull in your belly. It's very subtle. And then reach your arms around and back, back. Exhale and inhale. I'll turn a little sideways so you can see it better. So now it's a subtle movement, so you don't have to reach around and really arch back. We're now moving with energy. And so your intention is even more effective than using your body to move energy. You keep training like this, and all you'll have to do is point to move energy. And then bring your hands to face each other in front of you and create an energy ball between your hands and just open and close your hands. Now focus your attention on your hands, on your palms, on your fingers. You can just play with the energy between your hands by opening and closing. The slower you go, usually the more obvious the sensation. You can do one hand, stretching the energy, and then compacting it in, consolidating and stretching. You can do the other side. And then just bring your arms down in this low tree position again. Let's have centering. Breathe in. And then your palm faces side as you come down the center line. So as you breathe in, you're pulling in fresh energy. And then you gather your energy plus that fresh energy you just uh, pulled in and center it down in your lower abdomen, your life energy battery. And now put your hands together on your lower abdomen. You can bring your legs closer together and just center your energy here. Just underneath your hands, feel that you are digesting, absorbing all this energy that we've been moving and accumulating. Let it become yours. And take one more breath and then exhale and relax your arms down by your side. Now, let's have a short meditation. Now, for this meditation, you can remain seated. If you want to, you can also lie down, and it's a very relaxing meditation. If you're sitting, still want to sit so that your spine is as straight as possible. If it's not easy, then go ahead and put cushions behind you so that you can be supported on the back of your chair, or just lie down on the sofa, on a bed, on the floor, wherever you feel comfortable. I'm going to get a little closer to the camera and also a little lower. And we'll settle into this meditation. So once you're comfortable, just close your eyes and focus on your breath. Feel your breath. And every time you exhale, just allow yourself to relax a little more deeply. Relax your shoulders. Let your breath help you to settle into the present moment. Breathe in slowly and fully. And gently exhale. And let all of your tension release. Every time you exhale, just let go. Just let go. And now you have your physical eyes closed, but open your inner eye. And with your imagination, create a golden light, maybe about a foot or 2 feet above your head. Have a golden ball of healing light. And let this light shine down upon your head. And let it slowly spread around to the back of your head and onto your face. And as the golden light touches your face, your muscles in your face start to relax. Relax around your eyes, your eyelids. When you exhale, relax your forehead and your cheeks into your jaw. Let your face become totally relaxed and easy. And now let the golden light start to spread to your neck. Feel your neck and your shoulders. And as that golden light touches your shoulders, you feel so easy, so relaxed. This golden light feels so soft and warm. It's just the right temperature. Your shoulders are letting go of every bit of tension. And that delicious, easy feeling now spreads down your arms to your elbows and then slowly all the way to your fingertips. It feels so warm and so buoyant and light and satisfying. Just feel your shoulders, your arms, your hands. And now let the golden light spread to your chest, your ribs, your abdomen. The golden light is so soft, so warm. It's even spreading to your organs. Golden light is surrounding and filling up your lungs, your heart, and then on down to all the organs of your abdomen. It feels like your insides are drenched in golden, healing light. And now let the golden light spread to your spine and your back. And notice that your back is becoming completely relaxed. You feel perfectly comfortable. Breathe in and out slowly and enjoy that feeling of being entirely relaxed. Now let the golden light spread down to your hips. You can feel all the tension melting from your hips and buttocks muscles. You feel at peace and absolutely comfortable. And now let the golden light travel down to your legs, through your thighs. You can feel your thigh muscles soften and become so comfortable. As the golden light keeps spreading, your knees feel warm and tingling. Notice that your calf muscles are melting and feel so soft and comfortable. Your ankles, feet, and toes start glowing softly with the radiant golden light. This light is so soothing. You feel so relaxed and warm and so absolutely comfortable and deeply peaceful. Take a few more breaths into this soothing golden light. Please know that you can always return to this peaceful feeling of restfulness, warmth, and ease. Breathe in and breathe out. And since you're at home, you can remain in your meditation and stay relaxed. Or you can gently put your hands on your lower abdomen. Again, center your energy down here. And then make a circle on your belly. Absorb all this light. And then gently open your eyes. And take a stretch. Reach your arms in front of you. Stretch into your neck and shoulders, upper back. Do a little tapping on your chest. You can use your fingertips this time. And then sweep down your arms, down your chest, down your legs. And then bring your hands together in front of your chest and spend a moment in gratitude. Be grateful for the class that we just enjoyed together and all the energy that we've accumulated. And then breathe in with gratitude and exhale blessings. And thank you for joining the class today, and I'll see you soon.